Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today we're going to be covering the new legendary crafting system and how it works. I have been getting a lot of comments about people that don't fully understand it, so by the end of this video I assure you you will understand everything you need to know about it. Let's get into it here. Okay, so as of yesterday, we are able to scrap legendaries now. So why would you want to scrap legendaries? You can see you do get a little bit of script for them, but you can go to the script machine as well, and yeah, maybe it's worth it after you're done clearing out the vendor. But also, you want to have the chance of learning legendary box mods or even the ability to craft the legendary box mods. Now, it's very rare that you will even get a random one-time use mod, and even rarer than that to get the plan basically to actually be able to craft it. You won't have to learn it like a plan or anything like that. It'll just pop up in the top left like I'm showing here. I just learned exterminators. This wasn't a box mod, this was actually the crafting, so I can make this. If you get the box mods that I'm showing here, which you will also get very randomly from scrapping legendaries, then it's a one-time use. And you don't need to craft this, you can just apply it as I'm going to show. If you unlock the crafting ability, you're going to have to craft one of these box mods to apply it to a weapon, if that makes sense. So what you want to do is come over to the Tinker Tom's workbench if you're not sure about the mods that you've learned. And the one-time use ones will be in your mod list, in your Pip-Boy, or in your stash box. If you want to craft one, then you can come over to the Tinker Tom's workbench here like I was just showing, and any of the ones that you've unlocked the ability to craft will show here as I'm showing. I learned all of these yesterday. To put it into perspective, I scrapped hundreds of 3-star legendaries. And I think I was very lucky. Okay, so how do you apply these now? Say you want to apply it to a weapon. Now this goes the same for armor, but say you want to apply it to a weapon. Now I think I'm going to grab the quad railway rifle here, and let's just say you want to make it a bloodied railway rifle. Now you don't need to re-roll the other 3 effects. You can literally just change that quad effect if you want. If you have a one-time use box mod, or if you have the ability to craft it. So basically you need the box mod, right? Either you craft it or you luckily get it. Now I don't have it crafted. I do have the ability to craft it, I think. But like I said, if you're just not sure, go into the Tinker's workbench and it'll show you which ones that you can craft, and it'll show you what you need to craft it. And then you would craft it and you would just click on that and it would be highlighted, and you can just simply add it. Now I'm going to show here as well, if you want to make a weapon legendary, like you have to literally make it a legendary before you can change it, if that makes sense. Sorry if that was a little bit confusing. If you want to change legendary effects on a on a weapon, you have to make it a legendary. Now I know that sounds kind of funny, but I definitely wanted to point this out because this has changed. Now say you make it a 1-star like I am here, then you can only change the 1-star. You can't just go adding the 2nd and 3rd prefix. If you want to do that, you're gonna have to turn it into a 3-star. As you can see, I can only add primary effects to it. Now, there's another great thing about this. Say I want to keep the medics effect and I want to just make this a 3-star. It will not change the primary effect. So this is actually really nice if you get weapons that are a one-off god roll. Like say you have, an anti-armor, limb damage, faster fire rate fixer. Or sorry, faster reload fixer, and you want to change that limb damage to something else? You totally can. Just like I'm showing here. I made a 2-star railway rifle, and we had... Well, we're going to show here. I make a 2-star railway rifle, and it has troubleshooters and critical damage, right? Now, if I go ahead and make it a 3-star, it doesn't even change the other 2 effects. It just changes the 3rd one. So it is extremely easy to get the perfect roll that you want now. You just got to put in a bit of effort scrapping legendaries. Believe me, within a month, I would think most of us will have what we need. Now, When you're scrapping these weapons, keep in mind you will only have the chance to get a one-time use mod or learn the plan for these effects if the weapon has it on it. It's not just random. So, like, this is a quad explosive reload, right? I wanted to scrap this because I still need to learn the explosive effect. So, just make sure you're scrapping weapons with effects on it that you want to learn, or maybe just script them. And again, I just want to point out this is basically the exact same system for armor. You learn the same mods from legendaries that you scrap with the effects, and you just go to the armor workbench. Now, for scripting, of course we're still going to want to script stuff. Now, as you learn more mods, you won't really need to learn them, obviously, anymore, so you can just start scripting them. I would start scripting weapons and armor that I don't want to learn the plans for or have already learned the plans for. And then once you're done your daily limit, just start scrapping them and you'll get a little bit more script. Or maybe even save them until the next day, right? Again, I'm going to show here that quad submachine gun. It has 3 really nice effects on it. I didn't have the explosive effect on it, so I kind of skipped over it. And I'm like, hey, we'll go scrap this. Maybe I'll get the explosive effect. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell, everybody. Yeah, just make sure you're not throwing away weapons that you haven't learned, or armor that you haven't learned the effects on that you want to try to learn. And again, it is extremely rare that you're even going to get a one-time use or even learn the plan. As you can see, I didn't learn anything here. You saw all the weapons I was scrapping at the beginning of the video. I didn't learn anything other than one thing. And yeah, the more time goes by, the easier this is going to get, and you're just going to be building god rolls galore. It's going to be fabulous. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I love reading the comments, guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a pleasant evening.